Hello, this is Robyn of Heart Guided Intuition, and welcome to my channel. I know I've taken the last couple of weeks off from doing readings. I hope everybody is well and safe, and just that you're doing well in every way possible, and staying cool, especially if you're having a hot summer like I am here in New York. So I want to do a reading for this weekend, July 4th and July 5th. Okay, the weekend of the 4th of July. So here in America, it is celebrated, and hopefully not with too many fireworks, because I love the way they look, but they scare animals and they scare my cat. So anyway, I just think about the whole, topic of freedom. And our world is, there's a lot going on right now, a lot going on. So freedom has a meaning that's different for everybody. It's different to different, groups of people, depending on where you're from, depending on the color of your skin, depending on gender, whatever. Freedom can mean a lot of things. And if I think about it, I haven't been around the world. I haven't traveled. I wanted to when I was young, and I didn't get a chance to. But you know what? I love having been born here, despite a lot of the controversy of the fact that, how this country was founded. I don't want to get too political, but I just want to say, like, the topic of freedom is really coming up. Of course, it's the 4th of July. And with everything that's going on in our world today, it's a big issue. Who's really free? Who isn't? Why? There's things to ponder. I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway, I hope everyone is well. I've got a reading for you if you want one. It's so, as I said, 4th of July, and I have, if you are familiar with my channel, well, first of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you found it. And if you are not new to my channel, then you know that I always say this, that I've shuffled the cards, I've pulled the cards, but I have not yet looked at them. I like to turn them over while the camera is running so that any messages that come through, I can relay them to you. Okay, so, and also this weekend is the full moon. So depending on where you are from, it might be hitting you. You might have a full moon on Saturday, or you may have it on Sunday. Where I am, it's going to be Sunday. So anyway, so I pulled extra cards. So I'm turning them over right now. And I'm going to do an extra full moon message with the Moonology Oracle card deck. Okay, so here we go. I'm turning them over. And if you have any questions or comments, or something resonates with you, you want to say something, or you just want to say, hey Robyn, it's good to see you again, that would be so wonderful. Post in the comments below. And please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay, wow, a lot of purple. Who likes purple out there? Who likes purple? Okay, for 4th of July weekend. Hang on, I'm still turning over the cards. Yeah, the topic of freedom. Wow, a lot of purple. And you're swinging on the moon. So, oh my God, there's so much purple. I just, I associate purple with intuition and spiritual connection. The connection with the divine, intuition can be healing also. It's really raining here right now, and we need it very badly. So you probably hear the rain happening. Okay, that's actually a really beautiful card. Wow. All right. So let's get into the reading. Okay, so I pulled cards for like Saturday, the Saturday group and the Sunday group, but I'm going to kind of tie it all together. All right. So I feel like rising above stress, okay? Rising above the stress. There's a message coming in. Okay, I'm just going to read these like I read them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, let me read them like so-and-so, or let me try to do it like this. I'm like, no, I'm going to read them the way I read them. Okay, so Page of Wands. Some kind of message coming in having to do with business or something that's really passionate, something that's really fun, or a new beginning, a new understanding of something, and beginning to learn something, picking up something new that you've always wanted to do that you're new at. You're new at it and you want to begin. Or it can mean a message, but it's like rising above stress. It's like even if you feel like you've been in a stressful situation or something stressful, something's been feeling like you're tethered to a really uncomfortable situation that makes you feel like you're trapped, can't get out of it. You have to realize your own strength, that you have the power to speak up. You have the power to take that step above and free yourself of stress, free yourself of an unpleasant situation that it's really an illusion. A lot of times what we feel, we can feel trapped in something that, not that the external stress isn't real, but that, when I say illusion, I mean that there's something in us, it's a perception that we can change and that we actually have more power than we think we do a lot of the time. I mean, that's what this card is. This card is about this bird, thinking he's tethered to this wire, this like crazy electrical wire, but he's actually not attached to it, and his wings are strong enough to rise above and to pull him above it and to take that new step with a passion, with a business, with something that you want to do, or speaking up and sending out a message and having a new beginning. Hold on. Having a new beginning. This is kind of like the Fool card in the tarot, okay? This like optimistic, like I have no idea where, what, how, but I'm gonna start anyway, okay? Because you've risen above a certain something that was troubling you, and you're like, I'm going for it. I'm going to put a message out there, or I'm going to just begin and to start doing something that makes me feel really good. And I'm going to be optimistic about it because it's having faith in your ability that a lot of times when we step forward to do something, something in us is telling us we're ready to do it. Even if it's something unfamiliar, it's something new, we're ready to do it. And finding that balance, finding the balance in the new beginning, you'll be able to do it. Totally. Finding that balance in the new beginning. Moving forward in a way where it's not a total abandonment, oh, I'm just going to throw myself into this without, any thought. It's more, there's more balance to it than like the Fool card in the tarot, even though this card is the new beginning and it's kind of has a naivety to it, but there's balance there. You're knowing how to take that step forward. And the Queen of Swords, this can mean an air sign, queen. And I always say my readings are gender fluid. So just because it's a queen doesn't mean it has to be someone who identifies as female. But she is someone to be reckoned with. She is intellectual. She is sharp. She's smart. She does not mince her words. She likes her independence and she likes her freedom. She likes her space, and she'll speak her mind and she'll set her boundaries really well. and she's going to set her boundaries and say, I'm going. She's like very clear on the fact that she needs to go take a vacation. So maybe there's been some stress and a new beginning in a business, but the beginning has been tempered. You know exactly how to do it. Balancing that fire and that water. And the water is emotions and the fire is the passion and the fast moving, business ideas. And you're balancing that beautifully. And maybe this weekend, maybe Saturday, you're taking off. And you're like, I'm going to go to the equivalent of whatever is a beach house for you. It's a place off the beaten path that only you know how to get to, where you will find peace, solace, and sanctuary, where nobody can bother you. You can just you're like, I know exactly what I need, and I'm going to go there. So the cards are coming up with two, a Ganesha card and a color card, and they're both purple, which have to do with, higher guidance, inner guidance, knowing yourself, but also intuition. You're highly intuitive, which goes along with this. Look at this Queen of Swords. She's dressed in purple. Look at the purple. And you show the purple. Enlightenment. This is you knowing yourself. This is you coming to a place of where you have more clarity now. If this reading is resonating for you, you have more clarity now than you've ever had before. Probably in every aspect of your life. This Ganesha, this is like, I'm there. I've made it. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this. I know how to get things done. I know how to take care of myself. I've got this. And lavender, also purple. But so this is like knowing your mind and just being really, really clear. Oh, I was listening to something about Buddhism the other day, Tibetan Buddhism, and they talk about that enlightenment and nothingness of mind is not actually a nothingness of the mind, it is a clarity. So it's very interesting. I'm not Buddhist and I don't know that much about it, but I was listening to something, a video, and it was fascinating because I always thought, oh, the Buddhist meditation is to get to that point of nothingness in the mind. No, it's to get to a point of clarity, and that's what this is, this enlightenment. You're having clarity, that's what this is too. The Queen of Swords. Absolute clarity about what you need to do to take care of yourself, because you've taken a big step, huge step, risen above the stress, started something new, and congratulations. And now you need a break. And especially it's this 4th of July weekend. And I know that, people are still quarantining, and it's still very important to wear a mask. Don't, if you don't think that way, please just don't even bother leaving a comment, because it's science. Okay. But be careful. And it might be a great thing for you. And you know what you need to do, where you want to go, that beach house. And this says lavender, connect to body, mind, and soul. And yes, I know that my camera reads things backward. So lavender is very calming and soothing and healing. It's used in aromatherapy, and it's one of the few essential oils that you can put directly on the skin, like if you have a bug bite or something. It's very calming. You can smell lavender, and it can be like, oh, I can sleep now. So this is about self-care after a big step forward. You've taken a big step forward. Big step forward. So congratulations. And then there's the Sunday reading. So that's like Saturday. Saturdays may be feeling like, shaking off, I don't know if you worked on Friday or what, but you're feeling that sense of achievement. I've done it, and now I can relax because you made a really big change recently. And So Sunday, let's see, Sunday. Lots of forward motion. Now this can mean like lots of emails, lots of phone calls, texts, and things like that. Lots of communication. Or it can just mean I'm going, I'm moving ahead, I'm going. And this is like the sun's rising after a dark period. After, something difficult, the new dawn is coming, which is exactly what those other cards said. And lots of forward motion. This is like, yep, I've got this. I'm moving forward. I did it. I've achieved this. And oh man, it's great. Um, and this is like, yeah, Nine of Wands is like, it's kind of like being defensive or having worked so hard and gotten to a point where you're like, I got to take a break, but are people watching me? And should I be on the defensive? Should I be looking out at, people watching how I'm going about doing things, taking a break? But nope, it's good. It's all good. It's reciprocal. Whatever situation you've landed yourself in, that from your hard work is reciprocal. It's paying off. And it gives back to you as much as you give to it. Okay? And what beautiful thing here. Oh, so Sunday. Yeah, this is beautiful. So a child, like, this can mean thinking about childhood or doing something that makes you feel the joy of a child. It can mean children, but it can mean just like a child. It can mean a friend from childhood. It can mean doing something that you used to do as a kid, or it can mean doing something that's so much fun for you that it makes you feel really a sweetness of life and joy that you like, as if you're a child enjoying it. And this is the card of waiting for some offer to come in. So you're waiting for some offer, and it could mean also having to do with family. It could mean something having to do with family or children, and or soulmate connection, someone you've known a really long time and you're kind of waiting for them, waiting to hear from them. Maybe you're going to be, this communication is maybe on Sunday. There'll be a lot of communication, with a family member, or children, or someone you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something from your childhood, or from family, or something in regard to you connecting with your child self. That you're expecting some kind of offer, expecting something that is acknowledging you and your inherent gifts that you've known all your life, things you've always done well, things you've always embraced and loved, and been, things that have been important to you. So, excuse me. The Ganesha card that's coming up is openness. And look at that moon. And Sunday, at least here in New York, I don't know where you are, but there is a full moon. And I know this isn't a full moon. He's on the crescent. But isn't he having fun? He's open. He's like, I'm hanging up here in space. I'm just open to whatever. I am allowing the beauty of the sky, the beauty of the moon, to, the light of the moon. I'm up here, and I am allowing myself to accept whatever comes, because I'm in a good mood, and it's like I'm hanging from the moon, from a crescent moon. I'm up here. I think he's even got the northern. Is that northern lights? How would he have? Oh no, that's his cloak. This is green cloak up here. I thought that looked like northern lights almost. But it's interesting because a lot of moons have come up. Well, not really. Actually, the next card is a moon. But he's like openness. I almost want to kind of read this one. I'm going to, because I feel like, all right, sometimes, I go by just the, please don't mind my silly glasses. They're really kind of silly. All right, so openness. This is like, let's see what this has to say. Observe, evaluate, and make inquiries before forming a conclusion. Okay? You may find that you're trying to decide between two options. It's not about making a decision, but more about taking the time to really listen to your heart and your inner voice, and gain more information before you act. This knowledge can be in many forms, including your innate knowledge, self-knowledge, secret knowledge, or even more esoteric wisdom. Okay? You may find that what you are attaining might be both mysterious and magical. You are in a conscious process of creative release. Give thanks and gratitude for the things that you have accomplished. That's the part of this card that feels like it goes with this reading. Give thanks and gratitude for the things you have accomplished, because you did it. You did it. Don't feel rushed or pressured to begin a new undertaking. So that's like, okay, that ties in perfectly with, right, I've got my goofy glasses on. And you have begun something new. But this is about temperance. This is about like balance, having the balance, and having like taking it easy. Don't go like full throttle into it, because like Sunday, this is like full throttle. This is like I'm going in, but it can be in a lot of messages and a lot of stuff. Please enjoy yourself this weekend. Try. I know. All right. You can leave it in the comments. I don't know what movie this is from. Wait. There is no try. There is do and not do. What is it, Yoda? I'm sorry. I don't know. All right. So yeah, Ganesha. Oh, if you don't know Ganesha, he's the remover of obstacles. He's really good. So this is openness. This is like, you are in a conscious process of creative release. Give thanks and gratitude for the things that you have accomplished. Don't feel rushed or pressured to begin a new undertaking. Review your goals and regroup accordingly. Once you have all the information, you will begin to feel motivated to set some new goals and start some new projects. Okay? So, that's wonderful. And that goes with the rest of the reading. Wait, there's more cards. So that goes with this whole reading of like, you're going to take some time out, right? This weekend, you're going to just like chill, boom, review the new beginning that you started and that has brought you out of a stressful place. And, you're so sharp and you're so in touch with your intellect and your intuition, and you have amazing clarity. And you have amazing clarity about how to move forward, but do it in a tempered way. Is that the right way? Temperance. And, don't jump into things. Be open. Be open to how things might proceed on their own, that there might be things that you might not take into consideration, that you might not know about. So kind of wait, hang back, don't pressure yourself, and allow yourself to just like enjoy. Just enjoy, because this is beautiful. You're waiting to hear from somebody you've known a long time. It feels like a soulmate. And Violet, create a balanced life. And balance, interesting again, because we go back to this temperance, and that's what she's doing. She has a really beautiful, it's like a dance, the balance between fire and water. Okay, she's balancing. And this is like also very Libra card. Actually, this is a very Libra card. So for those of you who are watching who might be Libra, and I did not look at the cards beforehand, so this is your card, Libra, the balance, knowing how to balance it, knowing how to balance, your passions and your emotions. And Violet, create a balanced life. Look how beautiful that is. Create a balanced life. Okay? And so that's what this is about. So whatever you're starting something, The weekend is giving you an opportunity to regroup and to look back on what you've achieved and to really give yourself a pat on the back and get to that place that feels like a beach house to you. Whatever it feels like, a sanctuary, a place where you can just be yourself, even if nobody knows where you are. You should probably always let somebody know where you are. But, let yourself relax, because this new beginning that will continue after this holiday weekend, allow yourself to relax and allow yourself. I know you're waiting to hear from somebody. You're waiting, but you will. You totally will. And it's going to be great. It's going to work out beautifully. It's a reciprocal thing where, you are going to be getting back as much as you put in. Okay, so you can take the weekend out. You don't have to carry the new beginning if that's a work situation, which, there are a lot of wands here. And that can mean a business. So try to take some time off and not worry about like Monday morning. Okay. And I'm going to do like a little bonus full moon reading. I pulled a card already from a moon deck. It's a moon deck, Moonology. It's a really cool deck. Okay, now this Moonology card, it's the card that came up for the weekend. Okay, and full moons can mean a culmination of something to be let go and released. It's almost like the moon is like a ripe fruit that is ready to be picked. Boom, and you pick it, and then there's new fruit that grows. It's kind of like that. I know that's kind of a silly analogy, but that's what the full moons tend to be about. Okay, so it's a culmination of something. Maybe it's letting go of that stress. Maybe it's letting go of the need to the need to feel defensive or worried about what other people are thinking. And it's knowing that you've got this. You've worked so hard to create this, and that you have a right to relax. Lavender and violet, beautiful, beautiful colors and beautiful flowers. There's so much purple in this reading, and you have the right, and it's actually healthy for you to take that time off this weekend, and don't worry about Monday. No. Okay, so the full moon reading is have faith in your dreams, and yes, I know that my camera sees this backward. Have faith in your dreams. It's the waxing crescent moon. And now I know that we have a full moon. But the energy, I asked about, when I pulled this card, I asked about, I guess I asked about freedom, freedom. And also, because we have the freedom, even if whatever situation we're in our lives, we have the freedom to take it easier. A lot of people can be very hard on themselves and think that they have to push, 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 go, 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 do more than is humanly possible in a day, and they end up getting burned out. You have the freedom to pull back a little and to feel okay with that and to be okay with that. You have that freedom. So the waxing crescent moon, I'm actually going to read this one too, because this is a full moon reading too. Have faith in your dreams, because then there's more purple. Rely on your inner knowing. That's going to get you through. You don't have to super, super duper plan things ahead of time in order for things to work. Trust yourself that, because things are going to come up that you might not expect, okay? Especially if maybe you're planning to have someone new who you've known for a while join you. or there's going to be a lot of communication. You know, things come up that we don't expect. So no amount of planning and preparation can fully take care of that. It's really important to be in this, like Ganesh, like I'm just hanging on the moon, and I'm going to be open to whatever happens. I'm going to like let myself step back, relax, and get to that beach house, really. I mean, or whatever feels like a getaway, relaxing place for you. And have faith in your dreams. Have faith that everything that you're envisioning for your life and for your work, or whatever situation this is resonating for, that it's coming to you. Absolutely. You've got it because you worked so hard for it. You've put everything into place that it's coming. hmm It's coming. So it's a matter of being gentler on yourself up here, okay? And maybe this card, what's interesting is that this card came out with the Temperance card. All right, remember this? The beginning, new beginning, and Temperance. And she's doing a lot of work trying to balance things, and it's important to have balance. But it's important also to go in just like sometimes as, I don't want to say naive, that's not the right word, but going in being like, it's all right for me to not know. It's okay for me to not have all the answers. And he kind of looks like a full moon, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like a full moon? He looks like a full moon balloon to me. I should call this card the full moon balloon. Okay, so that's the thing. It's okay not to not always have the answers. Who always has the answers? You can try as hard as you want, but maybe you need a vacation. Maybe you need to take this weekend and just be really proud of yourself and say, it's okay for me not to worry about Monday morning. I'm going to take this weekend and I'm going to really enjoy it. And have faith in your dreams. That full moon, there's a culmination of something. You've done it. You've achieved it. You've gotten to this point, and there are things you can just let release, like the need to worry, the need to control, the need to worry about what others are thinking and doing, or all the tons of communication that might be coming in. You can only do so much. So trust yourself that you will be able to have that temperance and be able to manage it beautifully. Okay, I'm going to read this Moonology card. Have faith in your dreams. And again, just don't mind my goofy art stroke glasses, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Let me just find it in here. Waxing crescent moon. Hold on. Waxing crescent moon. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to hold this up again while I read it. So look at the picture and look at how peaceful that looks. Okay? Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working toward whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self, ooh, it's all that purple, and that Ganesha enlightenment thing? Okay. Your higher self. Okay. All right. Look at the card again. Look at the card. Allow your higher self to download information to you about your next best step, your best next step. Overall, this card suggests that there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. So if you attune to the moon, there's a little mantra here. I am focused on what I want. But don't be so focused that you don't take that trip and you don't relax over the weekend. Relax over the weekend. Okay. And just because you can't, okay, additional meanings for this card. Okay, I'm going to show it. Now, to like tune into how peaceful this is, okay, there should be also fireflies in there too. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean that they're not manifesting. Okay, don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold. Okay, so be patient. That is, let's say, boom, boom, boom. You need to really pursue your dreams. Yep. So pursuing your dreams, but in a really take an easier pace. Take an easier pace with your dreams toward what you're doing. That new beginning that you started, go at a pace that's a little gentler on you because you've put everything in place. You've done all the work. And anything you could try to figure out, you will figure out in the moment. Trust yourself, your intuition, your intellect, your amazing clarity that you have. It's that Ganesha Enlightenment card. And you will guide yourself through anything that comes up that you have not planned for, have not anticipated, could not have anticipated. It's going to be all right. So that's what the full moon is telling you. The full moon over the weekend is maybe let go of some of that need to know, because you've got this. You're prepared. You're more prepared than you think. And you have a right to relax and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy this long weekend. Enjoy your freedom, because freedom is something that there are a lot of people in the world who don't have the freedoms that we have here. And I know that as tense and as intense and as chaotic as this time is right now in the world, and especially in our country, that despite all of that, we have more freedom than a lot of other people do in the world. And personally, we have an inner freedom to choose how we approach each situation in our life. We have the freedom to say, I'm going to go a little easier. It's also a bigger freedom in this situation. If this reading resonated with you, I mean, it's telling you you've got the freedom to go and enjoy yourself and take part of the weekend off at least, and go find, joy and sanctuary and rest and relaxation. You have the freedom to do that, because if you just stay home and try to plan for your next work day or the thing that you're worried about, it's not gonna help, because there are things that you can't plan for. That's life. So allow yourself that freedom to go and enjoy yourself, and to find peace, and to find beauty in the world. There is so much, despite how hard things can be, how scary things can be, there's always beauty around us to be enjoyed. Always, always, always. And we got to create that from the inside outward. Okay. So I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please leave a comment below. I'm going to be doing, I know it's already July, but I still have to do the July readings, the monthly readings for each astrological sign of the zodiac. So I will be doing those over the course of the next week. Okay? So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And let me know your thoughts down below. And please be nice. And also, yeah, stay safe and stay well. And if you have pets like I do, and there are fireworks going on in your neighborhood like they are in mine, then put your air conditioner on and the radio and pet your animals. And if you don't have pets but you love animals, I know there are a lot of animal shelters that allow people on the 4th of July to go and comfort the animals, that because they're scared, and they say to people, come in and comfort the animals on the 4th of July while the fireworks are going off. Come and comfort them and hold them and pet them. Okay, and that's an option. I don't know. Maybe that's your beach house. I don't know. Anyway, so um, everybody stay safe and stay well. And just, yeah, peace, love, and blessings to all of you. Okay, thank you.